I'm Tim Deeks. Welcome to the pathway to homelessness. How many times have you walked past some of the most vulnerable in the community and wondered what events in their life have caused them to fall into hardship? Who's to say if you or I would have been any different if we would have faced similar circumstances? At the end of the day, we are all human and we all have a pathway. So let's start walking.
What is your name?
Tai Tam Lu.
And where did you grow up?
In Australia, in Braybrook, Sunshine. I grew up throughout the West and I ended up here in Melbourne City. I don't want to be here in the capital of Melbourne City. All can see me, but you know how it is. I come from the West.
Did you have brothers and sisters?
Yeah. Brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's speculative because I don't know who my dad was. To be exact, I could be fooled what I saw. And then it concludes with my brother, but in Safe Sanctuary Hope,
Yeah.
in God's name, that I believe in my older sister, and that's what gets me along.
Are your brother and sister, are they still with us?
My brother and sister?
Are they still alive?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, my little sister is a fluent, I believe, a speaker of Latin, my little sister. My older sister, I believe, I don't know what she's doing, but I must guess I have more older sisters than I know. And I probably have more younger brothers than I know.
What kind of student were you?
A quiet one, shy one. While the other students were messing around, we say. I was a quiet one, trying to learn, but they probably even learned more than I from the class exercise. But
Yeah.
I was doing something else.
What were your favorite subjects at school?
Favorite subject at school, social ed, because the teacher was ugly, I could concentrate. Yeah, beautiful teacher I can't deal with, but the one teacher was Miss Spano. I teased her one day, and she's my social ed teacher, but I reckon I gained more from Miss Spano and Miss Lapone, my science teacher. She's between ugly, but those two teachers I learned a lot from.
Have you ever been in trouble with the law?
Yeah. I was yeah, I have.
Yeah. I don't want to get too personal, but do you mind telling us?
Well, much of it was criminal law. There was an instance that I believe unreported. I don't know if it's finished with, but they say it's finished. But personally, well, I became a law clerk, working for a conveyancing law.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, when I later on in life, and then there was a check missing, and it was blamed. I thought it's blamed on me, and then I fell out of the job of a legal clerk, and I never went back, and that was it.
What was your very first job?
My very first job was a kitchen hand at Colonial Stadium.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Did you enjoy it?
wow. I agreed to it. I agreed to the training, and then it was miserable, man. It has to be physically demanding.
If you could do any job in the world, what would it be?
At the moment, it will be construction,
Yeah.
best engineering, at best designing buildings, telling how it should be. And then maybe we'll get to a project that succeeds.
Have you ever been to prison?
Yeah,
What was that experience like?
it was good.
Oh, why was it good?
It was sort of like the public put you in a place where you had a second chance. It was called like decent strangers left you willy nilly and gave you an opportunity. It was
Whereabouts was the prison?
we were locked up in police custody, and then we were told where we're going. We're going to the map. We're going to do this. They told me everything, and then when we got to map, they told me more. You're going to get classoed and this and that, and you're going to go off to where you're going to go off. And then they say if you get to Fulham, it's your best chance. I got to Fulham, and it was good. And when I got to Fulham, it was good. I got stuck there for trafficking of narcotics, trafficking heroin, and then I spent 6 months at Fulham.
What did you do every day in prison? What were some of the activities that you did?
Signed up to whatever they told me to. I ended up in the industries making pallets. We stitched to get we were supporting each other making pallets. We got coffee rations every day. Each day we roll up to work, we got our coffee, and then we got our pay, and we were the rich in the jail. The good rich.
Did your family know you were in prison?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did
I
they
believe
ever come
that
and visit you?
Well, I have to admit. During my prison stay and before, I don't think I never acknowledged their presence. But when I got out, I did ring them up.
Do you ever bump into anyone that you were in prison with?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just this guy just before.
Walked past.
Yeah, just walked past him.
And would you ever talk to them or check up on them?
I got nothing useful to say to them.
How old were you when you first tried drugs?
It was pretty late compared to what I heard, but I started smoking marijuana when I was at Footscray Tech.
Yep.
It was after my college years. I started like year 11 at Maribyrnong College, and then I couldn't do the classroom stuff. So then I had to try again at year 11 again, but they offered me at Footscray Tech to do my year 11 and year 12 in 1 year. So then I agreed to study again, year 11 and 12 in 1 year. But during those years, we stumbled on cannabis.
Yeah.
And then we smoked cannabis, and that's my first drug I took.
What's your relationship with the public that walk by?
Impersonal, I would say. Not exactly friends or foe or anything. They just walk by, they do whatever they want, they're expressive. They're still expressive. As long as they're not cheating themselves, we're happy, eh?
Yeah. Do you get a lot of people that are kind to you? They come up and try and talk to you?
Not kind, dude. They spit at ya, they cheat ya, spit at ya, and cheat ya. They cheat ya more, spit at ya, and then some actually really you want to bash it, dude.
What do you wish people understood about homelessness?
Homelessness. That the that they are needing of not exactly monetary things in preference to what is monetary things, but they need comfort and kindness, and then they're gonna need their essentials like food, water, and things like that. That is kindness.
What did you want to be when you were a young kid? What did you dream of being?
An astronaut,
Yeah.
a fighter pilot for the US.
Why for the US?
I don't know. I don't know.
The Top Gun movies, maybe?
Yeah, it came part and parcel with the movies. Yeah.
Does your family know the situation that you're in?
I believe so, yeah.
Have they tried to reach out to you?
I believe that my family knows what I'm going through, and people do talk about it. They check up on me and this and that. They walk by all day long. Yeah, but the funny thing is, they are actually a puzzle, man.
Your family?
Probably not. But family and friends, yeah, they're puzzle, man. One is probably friend or family, and one is probably family or friend. I don't know who's which, and then I don't know who's who anymore.
Yeah.
That they're probably having even a laugh. That I'm trying to listen to what they say at best, but then I do my own thing anyway.
What's your day-to-day routine like? So, for instance, like, what did you do this morning?
Go to this morning I went to the library. I played on the computer. It's like the big screen and this and that, and I can deal with the big screen and play with a chair and a seat and desk and this and that, just like, you know. And then I got my own digital here. I play with it when I can.
Yeah.
And that's my routine. I want to go to the terminal every day. And then in between, I find whatever I need to find and get along.
What do you want your future to be?
I want my future to be with something peaceful, in harmony, like yours, man. Comfortable home, stability, and sheltered. And then even find things to do in the day. It's got, you know.
Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it.
I hope you're a friend too, man.
I'm a friend, bro.